Hey everyone, it's me again, Brando, Truth Assassin. So I just had my septoplasty surgery today. So I had a deviated septum. I broke my nose about 6 years ago. And I also broke it when I was younger. So I had significantly less airflow on the left side than my right. It came to the point where I couldn't even sleep without having my mouth open. It affected my yoga, it affected my gym, it affected all health, fitness, in general, hiking, biking. Doesn't matter what you're doing because you have to breathe with your mouth open. You can't get enough airflow when you're breathing through your nose. Alright, so that leads to all kinds of issues. Sleeping issues and getting dust and particles in your lungs and stuff while you're sleeping and active during the day. Anyway, I'm trying not to talk too loud or anything like that because it takes a lot of energy. But anyway, it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had my surgery. I showed up at the hospital at about 7 o'clock. I didn't get into the back room until about 9 o'clock, but I got out at 12 p.m. So I imagine the surgery could have been around anywhere from 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 9 to 10 o'clock. But anyway, went well. I didn't have to have any of those stints or shunts or whatever some of you guys talk about shoved up my nose, so obviously it wasn't that severe to have that, but the surgeon did say it was way more severe than she thought it was. So I guess they gave me fentanyl while I was doing the surgery, and then they also gave me oxycontin or oxycodone, whatever you want to call it, after. And then they just gave me some Tylenol 3s for home and some probiotics. But honestly, the Tylenol 3s don't really do much because, a little bit, but it's almost like popping candy, right? And that's why I'm up right now, 1 o'clock in the morning, because of the caffeine. So this is something for all you out there that are watching. If you're sensitive to caffeine or you're into health and fitness like I am and exercising 5 times a week, you rarely take high doses of caffeine and pre-workout powders and coffee. And I drink coffee as well, take pre-workout powder every day almost, 5 times a week. So the caffeine in the Tylenol 3s have been keeping me up and I can't sleep. So just something to look out for you all. But anyway, I managed to take my bandages off finally at 1 o'clock in the morning and it stopped bleeding. Well, I have to be careful though. I want to try to go to bed like this and sleep like this on the first night. I'm just going to sleep on the couch so I can keep my body at a 45-degree angle here. Anyway, I'm just in the apartment hallway right now because I don't want to cause a ruckus when people in my unit are sleeping, right? Other roommates, so anyway, is there anything else I could add? Not really. The pain is not too bad anymore. So, like I said, it's been nearly 12 hours since I had the surgery. But it's the 1 o'clock in the morning. I did take my last Tylenol 3 at 10 p.m. So could be still lingering a little bit. And the hardest part that I'm having to face with this is I'm a regular everyday stoner. I've been smoking marijuana off and on for like 15 years daily. They said that marijuana actually slows down the healing process and can constrict your blood vessels and stuff like that. Is that true to you all, or is that just a fucking crack of shit, like a hoax, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be very hard for me to stop smoking pot. And so I thought, this morning, or this afternoon after I got back from the hospital, I had my hash oil pen, my distillate, and I took a couple of hoots, and then I researched and they said it's probably not a good thing. I was like, okay, well, I won't do that anymore. This might slow down healing. It's because they said no smoking marijuana and no smoking cigarettes. I don't do that anyway because it can slow down the healing. But then I can't pop my zinnies. I can't pop my Zinchinos. I had a Zin pouch before I went into surgery this morning. I spit it out like an hour before, and then I was gonna have one. I was some jonesing for one like so bad right now. I'm down to. I used to take 4 or 5 Zins a day, and I'm down to 2 Zins a day. And I do the high dose, extra strength, extra strong. Go big or go home, right? Gives you a hell of a buzz, but hey, then you can cut down to 2 a day. You do one in the morning. First when I wake up, I don't take a Zin when after I eat because it makes me want to feel like vomiting and like indigestion. So the secret is take a Zin on an empty stomach and then have breakfast after. Bam. But anyway, that's gonna be so fucking hard. And then I thought, okay, if I can't do Zins, I'm gonna go to Walmart and sign up and say I'm trying to quit smoking, get the fucking patches. They said, no, the patches are the same thing. Nicotine is nicotine. It's gonna slow down the healing. So this is gonna be a fucking brutal 4 weeks for me. 4 to 6 weeks, they say. No fucking marijuana, no nicotine. How the hell am I gonna make it? I'm gonna go through massive withdrawals here, guys. I'm gonna be fucking cranky. Just on the pre-op, I couldn't smoke weed for 72 hours, they told me. I could only make it 31 and a half hours. I can't fucking sleep, I can't eat without it. Like I said, I've been doing it for 15 years. So, but this nicotine thing is something new that I've only been doing. Like, I stopped vaping about, I've been vaping for 3 years. I stopped vaping from Zins, and I've been on the Zins only for 8 months. And I'm slowly cutting down the Zins. But anyway, guys, you know, I may be a little bit giddy and in a weird mood right now, and because I might be a little tripping from some of the medication I've been taking. But anyway, stay tuned. This is Brando, Truth Assassin. I'll keep you updated. This is day 1 post-operation of my nasal surgery. Peace out.